So Raw tonight was just amazing, but in this video, I'm going to do another separate video giving my overall Raw thoughts. But in this video, I wanted to talk about what we got from the Wyatt Six. We started off with the Bride showing up after Chad Gable's match. Um, and she came into the ring and chased Chad Gable away. And Nikki Cross there, the Bride, as you can see on your screen here, giving Michael Cole a box. And WrestleVotes had posted on Twitter right after Raw had started that he heard a rumor that the Uncle Six was going to, or the Uncle Six, the Uncle Six, it's Uncle Six, the Wyatt Six. We're going to give the commentators a present. We still don't know what happened to Pat McAfee. How are you going to have Raw in your home state and not be on the show? But the VHS tape was even addressed to Pat McAfee. And kudos to Michael Cole here. You have to give him credit. He gave the kids something to Wikipedia tonight. You got to go Wikipedia what a VHS tape is, and you got to go Wikipedia who Yoko Ono is. But anyway, getting back to the Wyatt Six, we then a couple of segments later got what was on the tape, and my God, I was not expecting this. What we got was Uncle Howdy talking to Taylor Rotunda. This is not Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas is dead. I'm sorry. This is Taylor Rotunda. And I did a video saying, is it Bo or is it Taylor? This is Taylor. We got Taylor Rotunda. And I have to say, this was a Emmy. WWE has always, Vince McMahon, when he was in power, always said that wouldn't it be great if WWE got nominated for an Emmy? This was an Emmy worthy performance by Taylor Rotunda right here. This deserves something. I don't know what, but my God, if you didn't think the man could cut a promo before, he could damn sure he shattered all expectations with this. Yes, it was scripted. No, it wasn't in front of a live crowd, but my God. My God. So you had Uncle Howdy talking to Taylor, and Uncle Howdy's just kind of fueling the fire. How did it feel when your brother died? How do you even remember who you are? Are you happy? And the whole time Taylor is just pouring his guts out about, we were supposed to do this together, me and my brother. We were supposed to rule the world, and that was all taken from me when he died. And the whole time he's doing this, the flip side is Uncle Howdy just smiling and laughing at the destruction of Taylor. And Taylor is sitting there going, what am I supposed to do? Let my brother become a mausoleum? Everybody forgot about him. Everybody forgot what we created. But we made them remember. We woke him up. And Uncle Howdy pretty much, oh yes we did. And the crazy thing is, I mentioned the Wrestling Days on Twitter, and he kind of shot it down about the different voice there. The braid the Taylor Rotunda voice is different than Bo Dallas. This, when he was playing Bo Dallas, it was a believe in it. It was more high pitched. This wasn't. The Uncle Howdy part kind of was, but Taylor wasn't. And they did the manipulation. I'm wondering how they're going to do this in an arena setting if they ever cut a promo in the arena. We'll get to that in a second. But there was a little bit of that Bo Dallas voice mixed in with the darker, sinister voice of Uncle Howdy and just made it seem creepy as hell. And he goes, "Yes, we woke them up. We made them remember who we are." And Uncle Howdy goes, "Oh, yes, we did." And as they pan out, you see the two of them sitting on either side of the Firefly Funhouse. They are in the Funhouse. And the characters coming out of the Funhouse and seeping into the real world. Um, this was perfect. And are we going that this is what has me here. Are we going to get Firefly Funhouse segments with Taylor? Are we going to get Firefly Funhouse vignettes? They said vignettes were filmed. This was one of them. Um, all I can say is if it's not leading to Money in the Bank, we better be leading to a match at SummerSlam. Otherwise, this is going to fizzle out with people real quick, I have a feeling. But we got them as my truck is getting ready to turn off, guys. Hold on. I guess not. Oh well. Um, are we gonna get Firefly Funhouse vignettes? It reminds me a little bit, and this is totally not the same situation, but it reminds me of Blue's Clues when they would change hosts. Didn't they go from Steve to Joe or Joe to Steve, something like that? Are we gonna get a change in hosts? Is the Firefly Funhouse? Golly, it's hard for me to say tonight. Is the Funhouse now in? It said that the Funhouse was in Bray's head. That was like we were looking into the mind of Bray Wyatt. Now, are we going to be looking into the mind of Bo Dallas? I think so. I really do think so, and I don't want to say I hope so because I'll be honest. Now that those characters have kind of quote unquote come to life, we have the different masks and everything. I think maybe seeing the actual puppets again would be going and taking a step back, but that seems to be the direction they're going. And I got to tell you what, man, that acting performance, it's not acting. He even said, in the Bray Wyatt documentary, this goes back to the Wyatt documentary, how we were going to be movie monsters together, is what Taylor said. And he reiterated that here. If you go back and watch that Bray Wyatt documentary, which at the end of the documentary the had the whole Kickstarter for this whole thing. At the end of it, with the lantern lighting up and Howdy being in the background. We did not see Joe Gacy, Dexter Loomis, or Eric Rowan tonight. Again, it was sooner or later we're gonna have to see them wrestle. This is pro wrestling after all. I don't think I think they're done with Chad Gable because of the fact that we did see Chad Gable later on in the back trying to convince Otis and Tozawa and Maxine to come back and let's all be a family again. And then right after he pretty much got the door slammed in his face, the Creeds, the Diamond Mine, if you will, the Creeds showed up, and we got the Creeds and Ivy Nile right there. So um, I think Gable's done with them. I have to wonder now what is next for the Wyatt Six. Who do they go after next? I pretty much think they're done with Gable at this point. Gable's going to move on to Money in the Bank. Unless they hijack the. Oh my God, that just hit me. What if they hijack the Money in the Bank match? And at the end of the Money in the Bank match, the lights go out, and when they come back on, sitting atop the ladder is Uncle Howdy, and he grabs the briefcase. As much as people would crap on that, I could see something like that happening. But I don't think it will. I mean, I don't think it will. But my God, what a promo from Taylor Rotunda tonight. And just the difference in characters, the different shift in characters, the Dr. Jekyll to the Mr. Hyde. Except in this case, Dr. Jekyll is broken. Big time. Broken emotionally. And I think a lot of what we got out of him was real tonight. I mean, it's just from the heart. That's when wrestling is at its best, when it comes from the heart. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get off here because I'm going to go ahead and record a video for the rest of Monday Night Raw because a lot happened on this show. We'll see you down the road.